Hello there, it's Carol here with another pocket project. Got a lovely one for you today. Okay, so you need a rectangular piece of paper. Doesn't matter about the measurements. All you need to know is that this part needs to be the height of your page or less. Okay, so we're going to fold this into three. I have basically printed a double-sided page. Okay, and I'm going to fold it into three-ish equal parts. I'm not measuring, I'm just kind of going with it. So now I've seen two ladies create the video for this that I was inspired by, so I will be sharing both their videos down in the description box. Now if you want perfect fit, you can measure and use your scoreboard to measure the three parts. As you can see now, I've got a slight overhang there, so I am just going to trim that little bit off, making sure not to cut into the fold. So we don't want the flappy parts facing us, we want to flip it over so that you've got the middle section facing you, and then we're going to fold it in half, and using your bone folder make a nice sharp crease, and then open it back out. Then fold that bottom section up to the middle, and again use your bone folder to make a nice sharp crease, and then open that back out, and then the top section down to the middle, and use your bone folder again to make a nice sharp crease. Then we're going to open it all up, and you should be able to see your nice defined lines all the way down here. Now we're going to cut into the left hand side and the right hand side. Nearly got my left and my right mixed up then. So we're going to cut the left hand side section, and then we're going to cut the right hand side section, and we're going to cut down 1, 2, 3 of those lines all the way up to the middle. And then we're going to cut the right hand side in exactly the same way, down that crease line all the way up to the middle. Then with each of these 4 sections, we're going to fold this piece of paper from where this cut point is here to this corner point here, making sure that your paper's the right way up. Right, so we're going to fold from that point there down to this point down here. And you're going to do the same on each of those 4 sections. Once you've done this side, you're then going to do exactly the same on this side. Looks odd, doesn't it? So now we're going to flip it over, and all these bits that are overhanging the bottom of the triangle we're going to trim off. And I'm just angling my scissors slightly so that I'm slightly cutting underneath the straight line of that triangle, because I don't want any overhang. Then I'm going to put some glue underneath the bottom part of the flap there to just hold that triangle in place. And I'm going to do that on each of the individual pieces. So now it's a case of folding these in so that they overlap each other, and we're going to stick them in position. So decide which way round you want it, which one on the top, which one on the bottom, and you place glue along that bottom straight edge. And then the same on this side. And then go down to the next one. And you can alternate them as well, you don't have to do them all the same way. And there we have it, your set of pockets. So I'm hoping that you can see this okay, because as I say, I'm getting towards the end of my book now. So I'm going to glue this to this page, and I'm going to glue it around 3 sides so that I've also got a tuck pocket behind. So let's add some glue to that. Of course, you could do it as a top opening pocket as well if you wanted, or even just glue the top and the bottom and have it as a bit of a belly band. So that's it now glued in place, and I can start to add some of my lovely journaling cards into the pockets. And then I've got these little tag labels, so one could go in there, one can go in sideways on. And then I've got a lovely envelope which will just slot under there nicely. So it's the dog playing with his ball. Do apologise about that, but what a great set of pockets is that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it's inspired you to go off and go and make some. I'm now going to go off and go and make a good half a dozen to keep in my stash, and me and Dumbledore will see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.